So on this question, I'm going to be dealing with implicit differentiation. So I have the question that differentiate the following function, and the first function that I'm going to deal with is this one: x plus 2 xy plus y is equals to 1. Okay, so the first, what we're going to do, we are going to look for dy dx. In this case, the first derivative of x is 1 plus, now this one we're going to use the product rule. So we're going to say 2y plus 2x dy dx plus dy dx is equals to 0. The derivative of the constant is 0. Therefore we're going to say in the next step, if we say dy dx as a common factor on these two, we are going to have 2x plus 1 is equals to, we take 1 this side, over minus 1 minus 2y. Then we divide both sides by 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. Therefore we can conclude that our dy dx is going to be equal to negative 2y plus 1 all divided by 2x plus 1. This becomes the solution. The next question says the root of x plus the root of y is equals to 4. So the first, let's convert the root of x in terms of its powers. Then this is y to the half, which is equals to 4. So the first derivative of x to the half, that's half x to the exponent negative 1 over 2 plus half y to the negative 1 over 2 dy dx is equals to 4. Okay, so we have to make dy, okay, the derivative of the constant is 0, so therefore this one going to be 0. So this is going to be 1 over 2 the square root of y dy dx, which is going to be equal to negative 1 over 2 over the square root of x. Okay, let's go up here. Let me just see, if I make dy over dx the subject the formula, I'm going to have negative 1 over 2 root x divided by 1 over 2 root y, which is equals to negative root x over root y. Okay, on the next question, the last question for this, so we're going to say the first derivative of x cubed is 3x squared minus which is equals to, now here we're going to use the chain rule. So we are going to say this is going to be 2 multiplied by y minus x squared to the 1 multiplied by the derivative of the inside, which is dy dx minus 2x. So this is the scenario that now we are having. So the next thing is a matter of solving this by removing the brackets. Okay, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2y minus x squared. I'll be left with the dy dx minus 2x. So therefore my dy dx is going to be equal to 2x plus 3x squared divided by 2y minus x squared. That's for today. Thank you guys.